Hey guys, this is Vic from Grasping the Market and welcome to our market briefing. Today we have change on the larger time frame as we took the last week's high and build acceptance of there. Now, this move seems to be strong. If you look at the daily chart, you had a gap up on Friday. Monday failed to close that gap to the downside. That gap held, and today we gap up and pushed towards the 3000 area. In fact, we took the 3000 area and get some extension there. So it is trending up technically. It is a strong move, and given this structure like break, holding of the gap, and an extension with another gap, this seems to indicate that the momentum is strong enough to go and test this cluster of highs that we have here around the 3025 area. Now, if you look at the market profile, the concern I see there is that you see a perfectly P-shaped profile. And yesterday in our briefing we mentioned, after looking at this price action that we had on Friday and Monday, that the continued attempts to go lower, failing at this 65 area, could force a short liquidation. I think that's part of what we saw today. All people selling. They had to cover, and sorry, did I say short liquidation? Short covering. So all those people, all those participants had to basically close their positions, bail at the same time, and that creates this short squeeze move. Now, what happens is that sometimes you have a short squeeze followed by some momentum trading, and that creates a very sharp move elongated to the upside. But when it is only short covering, you have a move, all the shorts, and then the market gets stuck because there's no additional longs there. And the concern there is that sometimes when you have short liquidation, the market, once the liquidation is over, the market tends to resume its original direction, in this case lower. And this type of move takes away buying power. So on the larger time frame, the structure looks positive, and you should see an extension. The next reference I have there is 3009.25, and then that cluster at 3024.26. But if definitely the focus for tomorrow is on value development relative to this value area that we have up here. If you start getting acceptance down here, closing these two distributions to the downside, that will increase the odds that there's not a strong following to the upside, and the market will be at least on a short-term balance up here, but it will be a failure at the 3000 area. So we need to wait to see. We have the ongoing developing situation with Turkey and the sanctions, and the market seems not to be paying attention at all to that. I would focus more if we have further details on the trade talks, but the market seems to have discarded the fact that there was no details and whatsoever. They're just going up. Fine, do not step on the way. This is not a market you want to short and sit tight, but you want to pay attention for the continuation that we see. Here you see that we broke that level that we had over here, which was the 1st of October high. We broke there and built acceptance just above, but failing to extend. That's what we need to assess tomorrow. If there's continuous failure to extend above the 3000, there's a good chance that we'll have a correction. Other than that, I'll continue to be patient, moving later into the week, but let's see what happens.